What's up, guys? HOTSHOTFRONTIER back at it again with another video. In this video, guys, we're gonna be talking about cards that you should buy before Legacy of Destruction comes out. Now, you guys know it comes out the 26th of April this month, of course, and there's not too much time, so it's imperative you get the cards you need before they go up in price. Now, I'm a huge fan of the set for 3 reasons. 1, you have the Yugi nostalgic support, which is really cool to see. Marshmallow alone, hey, can't beat that, right? 2, we are seeing decks coming from the OCG to the TCG, new decks like the Tenpai monsters, which are going to shake up the meta, of course, especially in the battle phase. And 3, we're getting more support for our existing archetypes, which is really cool too, because there is a lot of new support in this set that's going to honestly bulk up their chances in the meta, so cannot wait to see it. But guys, before I show you these cards that you should get, I have to introduce you to Game Nerds. If you guys do not know them, they're an online resale store where you can actually purchase anything really. I mean, from board games, card games like Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon Magic, or Lorcana, anything you kind of are thinking, miniatures. I mean, they have a lot of stuff here. And if you guys go ahead and click the link down below, that's my affiliate link. Anything you purchase, guys, will give me a small little percentage back, and it will help me kind of fund the channel too in terms of products and other ideas that I have for the future. But guys, I appreciate anything you buy from there. Honestly, thank you so much. I use them all the time, so it's great that I can kind of get back to them as well. But let's go right into our first pick here, and that is, of course, the Magicians of Bonds and Unity. So I've talked about this before, right? This is going to be the 4th card from this new set, the same line, just in different colors. So if you are a collector of this, and I feel like there are more people kind of collecting this as a new variant comes out, and I believe the 4th one is the last one too, so it's kind of going to be like the last chance to really do get it, because once this set is out of rotation, all of them are going up in price. And you can kind of already see here, like the original green, which is honestly my favorite. I don't have it, but it's 85 bucks. It's definitely lower than how it used to be. It was over like 100 bucks easily. And you have, of course, the yellow version, 70, red, 60. So, you know, they are going to go up in price. And this is like honestly a decision now you have to decide. Do you want to collect all of them or just collect this one from this set? It's up to you, but that is an option for you. Going on to our next pick here, we have the Trident Dragon. So yeah, this card is crazy. You need it for Tenpai, right? But at the same time, this card was easily like a $8-9 card, right? Like for at least the ultra rare here a few months ago. And just the announcement of them coming to the TCG has shot this card up in price crazily, and you only need 1 copy. And funny thing is, I can tell you guys that maybe a few months after, they will reprint this card, right? But you need it now. And I mean, if you have it, hey, keep it. Or if you don't have it, of course, go ahead and try to get one. Maybe try to get one very cheaply or try to trade for it. But it is a card you definitely need if you're going to be playing the deck, of course. Going on to our next pick here, we have Goblin Biker. So one of the picks I picked here, of course, they're getting new support in the set. So, you know, I feel like the deck is actually very cheap right now. But hey, who knows, with the new support, it actually could become a really big menace in the meta, and you kind of lose your chance on getting this deck. So it's something you do want to consider as well as you're looking at decks to play for the next format. Next, we have Meliodas. So this archetype, wow, the new support is crazy. The fact that you pretty much have like 3 bounces to bounce your opponent's cards back to their, you know, off the field, which is really cool to see. Plus, they can kind of avoid Nibiru, because they go Nibiru, you just go, all right, well, let me banish all my stuff, and they come back. So this has a lot of applications, right? And you can actually see right here, like the fusions here, the Sherberta, which I don't know if I said that correctly, it actually has been going up in price. You do play 2 to 3 copies of this card, so you kind of just want to pick through all these and have your cards ready before this new support comes out, right? Of course. And like, you know, again, it supports 1 card combos, so you know, consider that. Going into our next one, we have, of course, Voiceless Voice. Now, Voiceless Voice is already a slightly expensive deck, because on my last tier list, which you guys did not see, I put this not the top of the tier, but right beneath it, because I believe that this deck can actually be a huge menace down the line. It avoids a lot of hand traps, you know, just powers right through. So personally, this deck can even go further in price. And I know the bulk of the price is really low. For 3, you can get like for 150, but again, with the new support, it can actually bolster the strategy and increase its attack force. So consider grabbing the core now rather than later, of course. That is up to you guys, of course. Going on to the Promethean Princess, Bestower of Flame. So, you know, Senpai does play this. They are fire. And at the same time, there are a lot of other decks in the meta, too, that are playing this card and are doing amazing at the same time. And this card is actually really, really good in terms of what it does for the decks that it has it in. And it's insanely cheap, too. For about, you know, 16, 18 bucks right now. Card that can definitely go up in price. It's a one-of, so hey, just keep your eye on it if you're going to be, of course, playing a deck that has fire monsters in it. Going on to our next one here, we have Threatening Roar. So I'm not 100% on this, but you do want to avoid, you know, if you're going against Senpai, you kind of do want to like stop the battle phase, right? And Threatening Roar does do that. They just immediately stop that. And it's a good card to have. Now, it might be a slight meme because it's like, just like that guy played Magic Cylinder. But hey, he did really good, right? So who knows really what, how far this can go. But hey, just to have your 3 copies, why not? You don't even have to go and get like 3 secrets. Just go ahead and grab like 3 commons from the Cyrus Truesdale deck. Like, that's under $1. That's not bad, right? Just to have, just in case. But you can always use it for older formats as well too if it doesn't pan out in the meta here. Going on to our next one, we have Ubel stuff, because Ubel is getting new support, plus you're getting even more support in another set. So they are going to have a continued support line, meaning that if the deck does well after this, you know, of course, this set coming out, you will see this deck go up in price, of course. And the main bulk of the price here is Ubel, the Loving Defender Forever, at 19, pretty much 20 bucks right now. So something to consider if you're going to be playing the deck. Going on to our next one here, we have, of course, Centurion monsters. They're also getting new support. And honestly, with what the Centurion is doing nowadays, it's kind of insane. It's gone further past the Hot Red Calamity lock. It still does that, but it still can make a huge board too. So honestly, congrats to them too for making just the push in towards the meta, because they are a really good strategy, and I believe in them, and they can actually go really far too with the right support. Going on to our second to last thing here, we have Lightsworn, and Lightsworn is one of the main things that are getting new support in this set. It's going to be crazy to see, because there's going to be a lot of milling, there's going to be a lot of special summoning, so Nibiru. But it's great to see, though, honestly, in 2024 we're seeing Lightsworn come back. And the next thing I do want to say is also tier limit. So this might tie to the ban list as well. We don't know how the ban list is going to shape things, but tier limit is another thing too that can be, you know, combined with Lightsworn. So it's something to watch out for as well. And something, you know, like tier limit Kashtira is a card that has historically gone up and down crazily. So at one point this card was like 30, 36 bucks easily. So if you are going to be playing the deck, I would go ahead and grab your Kashtira, your tier limit Kashtiras, of course, and other key pieces for the strategy. Also, lastly, too, for Lightsworn, Soul Recharge is a card you also need 3 of, and I don't know if they're going to be reprinting it personally, so I mean, at least anytime soon. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys, that I really want to kind of point you towards. Of course, I did forget a lot of cards in that are coming out in this set, and if you do know of anything, let me know down below, and we'll have an entire conversation about it. I love to hear all of your comments. But guys, if you like this video, make sure to give it a huge like, comment down below all of your thoughts on the set. Do you like it? Do you hate it? And guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you're updated the moment I upload new videos. But guys, that's it for me. Hope you have a great rest of your day or night. Make sure to use that Game Nerds, of course, link, and buy anything on the site that you guys like. It helps the channel a lot. Appreciate you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.